that's still to come. Plus the Tube Mapper, who is on the line now, and is also photographer Luke Agbaimoni. Good morning to you, Luke.
Oh, good morning there. How's it going?
Yeah, not bad at all. I mean, in these strange and unusual times, I presume if you're a photographer, I mean, you could. It's a blessing and a curse. I mean, it's a curse in every sense, but you can get out there and photograph things, I guess. Are you allowed to do that or not?
Well, no, I'm actually trying to keep with the social distancing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I've been. I've taken quite a lot of photos on the London Underground, so I've been just editing them, really, and trying to keep sharing them on social media.
So this is the Tube Mapper. Tell us about that project.
Well, it began just before my firstborn came around, and I was a bit scared that I wouldn't be able to do creative photography anymore, because I used to like taking pictures of nightscapes and sunrises and sunsets, and you can't really do that with children around. So I started taking pictures of the underground on my way to work and on my way home, and the collection just started to grow, and Tube Mapper was born, and I'm slowly sort of capturing moments at every underground, overground and DLR station.
So are you obviously not at the moment, but you've been working your way. Are you working your way through the stations in any order, or is it just filling in the gaps?
Oh no, not in any order. I suppose because it was done on sort of, as I said, in my sort of spare time. Sometimes I'll like travel to the end of a line or something. But the idea was, and then also it's quite hard because some stations are literally a platform and a line, so you have to try to find something special in that station. If you consider there was during non-lockdown time, it was like 5 million users a day on the underground, each sharing like the same visual experience. Sometimes, like when you walk into a station, there's something really special about it. Maybe it could be something like the way the sun sets shines at the end of the platform, or even the symmetry of the old tiles or something. It's amazing.
I love London stations, and I like all the different kinds. I love the Leslie Green ones with the oxblood tile work. I love the sort of. I grew up in Burnt Oak, which is one of those real old rural, kind of like an old parade kind of station, and you get a lot of those up in sort of northwest London, Queensbury's and Kingsbury's and all of those. And they used to always have a bucket, a red fire bucket still sitting there, and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. So you don't need to be a sort of a train spotter or person to just appreciate the underground. It's something that connects all of us Londoners and visitors to the city, and we all have our it's a very iconic part of our identity.
Absolutely. And I actually I like being underground. I like being in those tunnels. I love the sound of them. I love when they're busy, and because it kind of means London's alive. It's the lack of busyness that I'm finding difficult at the moment.
Yeah, it's strange. It's strange right now, and that's why I've been making sure that on like the Tube Mapper Instagram and Twitter accounts, I've been sort of sharing pictures, because people have been saying, keep sharing them. It's very nostalgic at the moment, but we actually enjoy looking at the pictures of the underground. And these are, as I said, there's very small aspects, things that you might not necessarily notice, but when you see them, you're like, oh yeah, that's in Westminster, or that's Gants Hill or something.
Gants Hill is one of the most amazing stations, isn't it?
Yes. It's a sort of Russian design.
Yeah, it looks like you're in Moscow or somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about it, because there'll be some very informed train enthusiasts, or if I say the wrong piece of information, that will jump down on me. But yes, it's a beautiful station. If you ever get the chance, just type in Gants Hill Station. It's incredible. It's very unique on the underground.
Is that one of your favourites? Would you say?
One of my favourites would probably be. It's definitely up there. There's Sudbury Town is pretty special.
I don't think I've ever been to Sudbury Town Station.
Yeah, you see, and that's why this project is so much fun, because it's we travel all around the world. It's quite easy to sort of go around places, but there's beauty in London, and there's beauty, and the underground is like a living and breathing museum. full of history, of new and old architecture. And when you sort of travel around, it's amazing when you go, oh my God, this is incredible.
I love the details. You're right. The detailing in the tile work, the detailing on the benches or posters, or do you know what I mean? All of that stuff. I have a real romance about that.
Yes, it's. I was very warmed on the response to the project. It's been going on around 3 to 4 years now.
Right.
And I didn't realise that Londoners held the Underground in such esteem, but they do. It's even the people that moan about it still appreciated the pictures. They were like, "Yeah, this is where I grew up. This reminds me of, of my childhood or my adulthood."
So you've been doing these pictures. Where can people see them?
Yeah, so there will be a book coming out in autumn. Right. Hopefully.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Yeah, we don't quite know what's happening, but it should be. But other than that, there's tubemapper.com, the website, and also on Instagram, TubeMapper, Twitter, TubeMapper, and Facebook. So that's where you can find me.
Luke, the Tube Mapper himself. Lovely to talk to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much. I love the Underground. I actually feel really at home on the Underground. I did say that if ever I went to a desert island and I was allowed to take one luxury item, you know, some people want to take a bottle of whiskey or some people want to take a whatever it might be. I'm taking Mornington Crescent Station. I think it would be a fantastic... I know I can't go anywhere on it, but I want Mornington Crescent Station to sit there on my desert island next to some palm trees. I just think it's the loveliest thing.